Welcome back to Echo Base Network, guys. I'm your host, Nick, and today we are hitting some breaking news. Now, I saw Mr. H over on Mr. H Reviews talking about this earlier. That's where I first saw it. If you guys have not subbed to Mr. H Reviews, definitely go check him out. You can catch me, History Bro, Culture Casino there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays at 3 o'clock Central Time. I'm normally always late on Tuesdays because of work stuff, and then on Thursdays at 1 o'clock Central Time. But let's go ahead and get into this article, guys. Alien Isolation 2 confirmed. Now, if you guys have not played this first Alien game, let me tell you, it is the best Alien game I have ever played in my entire life. Absolutely excellent from start to finish. Absolutely love that game. Definitely play it during the daytime with all the lights on because playing it at night with all the lights off and when you're home alone tends to mess with your mind a little bit, just to be fair. But anyways, I talked about this a while back ago. Rumor had it that this game was in development, and we got confirmation of this today on its 10th anniversary. And let's go ahead and get into this article a little bit. Now, rumor had it that they were going to announce this at the Game Awards at the end of the year this year, but we might still get some more info on it then. So let's hold off, see if we get some more info then. Hopefully, maybe we'll get a little small teaser trailer or something. Who knows? But I hope we get something more on it. This is by IGN, and it says on the 10-year anniversary of Alien Isolation's release, developer Creative Assembly has confirmed that a sequel is in development. In a statement marking the survival horror's classic 10th birthday, creative director Al Hope said that the development team would share more details when we're ready. Hope returns to lead development on the sequel, having done so on the first game. So that's a good sign. I'm happy about that. In a statement published on Twitter, Hope said, on the 10th anniversary, it seems only fitting to let you know that we have heard your distress calls loud and clear. Today, I'm delegated to confirm on behalf of the team that a sequel to Alien Isolation is in early development. We look forward to sharing more details with you when we're ready. Creative Assembly didn't confirm a final title for the game, a release window, or target launch platforms. Given the sequel is in early development, it will probably be some time before we find out what to expect or get our first look. For now, though, there's genuine excitement from Alien Isolation fans, many of whom had called on Creative Assembly and owners Sega to greenlight a sequel ever since the first game came out. But its existence doesn't come as something of a surprise. Alien Isolation sold 1 million copies within 3 months of going on sale, then 2.11 million after 6 months, which was not enough for Sega to have considered it a commercial success. Alien Isolation 2 is not out of the question. Then Creative Assembly studio director Tim Heaton told Game Industry Biz in late 2015, because we're proud of it and there's possibly more to be said. But do we really want to be spending very significant amounts of money and getting close to break even or just about in the black? That's not where Sega wants to be when we have a brilliant portfolio of other games that do great business. Now, on this point right here, I totally understand that from a business sense. And, you know, they could basically take the original game. They should have a lot of that stuff already in place, very similar to Final Fantasy VII Remake when they went into Rebirth and then now into the third title. A lot of the work has already been done. They could literally just take a lot of that work, put it in, a new game engine, Unreal 5 or whatever game engine that they're using to create this game. But if I had to guess, because the first game didn't sell as well, it'll probably be a lot shorter of a game, because the first game is actually pretty long. It took me quite some time to go through that entire game from start to finish. There was tons of DLC. There was a DLC pack that you could get where you're basically on the Nostromo, where you're with Ripley and the crew on the Nostromo and all that sort of stuff. So we might not get as much stuff in the second game because the first one didn't sell, but I'm just happy that we're getting the game. I mean, if we get another game for this and it's 30 or 40 hours of playthrough time, I'll be happy with that. Just make another great story. Keep all the woke DEI crap out of it, and just give us a good alien story, which is what we got with the first one. So if you guys have not played the first one, I highly recommend it. Now I'm not going to go through this entire article on some of this other stuff, but I did want to hit this last part. As for Alien, the franchise is on the up after after the release of the integral Alien Romulus, which made over 300 million at the global box office. And of course, we got Alien Earth, the FX TV series that takes place just before Prometheus, which comes out next year. So me and Coach were one of those guys that were kind of meh on Romulus, even though we were really excited for that movie. And I'm really happy that the movie was successful as it was. They had a less than $100 million budget on it. It brought in over 300 million. So, that's a successful box office for that movie. And originally it was just going to be dropped on streaming. And they decided to put it in theaters. And I think that was a right move on their part to put that in theaters. But man, I am so excited to hear that they are developing a sequel for this game, because I love the first one so much. I actually might go back and play the first one. Now, Coach has not played the first Alien Isolation game, so we definitely got to get on him to play that, and for him to play it at night with the lights off in the dark. Maybe we can get him to stream that. That would be hilarious. I'd love to hear his thoughts on the game. I know he would love it because he's a fan of the franchise as well. But guys, let me know your thoughts on this breaking news. Have you played the first game? Are you excited about this one? What are your expectations for the second game? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. As we always say here, we are, you are Echo Base Network. Until the next one, guys, we'll see y'all later.